everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Awakening. Last we left off, I was going to have a quick chat with Varel here.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
Edelbrick said we're not defending the farmlands.
Edelbrecht speaks truly, sir, but things are dire. He and Ban Esmeralda both contest the deployment of soldiers. But we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade.
And I'm going to choose the really neutral option of, let's do our best to protect them all.
As you wish.
Okay, quest completed there.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
And then, I have heard of a conspiracy against me.
Do you know the conspirators? The right of high justice is yours, and treachery is a capital offense.
Sir Tamra doesn't know. She's bringing some evidence.
She's a sly one, Sir Tamra, but knowledgeable about such things. Better to be a touch paranoid than turning up face down in a ditch.
This is true.
To proceed, we'd need strong proof, and that'll be hard to gather. There are options, some I would not recommend. They could turn the nobles fierce.
Tell me about them.
We could have some soldiers try to spy on the nobility. I suppose that might bear fruit. There are also rumors of someone called the Dark Wolf, who finds information for a fee.
Yes,
Dangerous fellow, by all accounts.
What are the soldiers' odds of success?
Not bleeding likely, in truth. Good men, lousy spies.
Where can I find this Dark Wolf character?
No idea, honestly. Somewhere in the foreign quarter of Amaranthine is all I know.
And what wouldn't you recommend?
You could invite a member of each of the noble families to stay as prolonged guests. And if anything untoward happens, well, you get the picture.
Hostages.
It's a terribly Orlesian thing to do.
There's a little bit of a sneer, there's that. Let's see. Hostages it is. If anyone moves against me, execute them. No. I'll see if I can find this Dark Wolf.
You need to head to the city then, and chase down a ghost.
Huh. Yeah, that sounds about right. I should have gone with the, I've never heard of this Dark Wolf character. Because remember, if you may recall, Charlotte was named the Dark Wolf after all of her work in Denerim. Anyway.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out.
Yeah.
If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
The ceremony has gone on long enough, Seneschal.
As you wish, Commander. Clear the hall. The Commander has business to attend to.
That's right, get their freaking noble butts out of here. Anyway, sir. I do have to say that I'm probably not going to be the best source for knowledgeable gameplay on this one.
You need anything, Commander?
Let me see what you have. Just to make sure that I'm stuck. I've got a pretty full inventory. Yeah. I've got a very full inventory. But I don't think I need these. Nope. I can always get more if I need it. And, you know, come to think of it. So those. I'll hold on to them just because I might need them. Oh. Some things that I don't need. And I could probably put a few things away. That's what storage is for! So, political intrigue. All of that wonderful, delightful stuff. May as well keep that in there. I'm probably not going to need these for quite some time. Not going to need that. Because no male character can wear the underworld armor. It's a very specific model. And Duncan's shield. I don't think I need these shields on me just yet. And I'll hold on to reflection because my supposedly dead father gave it to me. And put these away. Just for now. I'll be working more with these a little bit later. I'm going to put some of these gifts away too. Delilah House letters. Oh, I did have some things to sell, it seems. Well, I can sell them to her.
May I be of service?
Yeah, sell things.
Certainly.
Almost sounded like she was actually replying to me just then. Yeah, sell things. Certainly. Scrap trade manifests. Yeah. Not that I need much money. I could have always just destroyed them. Now you notice that they provide the novice ones of these. The rune crafting is when you want to get a Grandmaster or Paragon, which is like, I forget if that's the next level up or even beyond that. But anyway, time to put my huge collection of fellow wardens to the test. We're a regular army. All 4 of us. But yeah, I was saying it's been a long while since I've played this, so I'm not going to be able to give as much in-depth commentary on the gameplay. Stop staring at me like that, guys. It's creepy.
You're quite the dirty little dwarf, aren't you?
You're quite the dirty little mage.
I do my best. Still, I'm no ale-swilling mountain of belches like you.
And I'm no winking, slack-jawed coward like you.
True, we should form a club.
Anyway. We need to head to Amaranthine. At long last. We may as well actually check out part of our Arling, right? Yeah. We have arrived, and immediately I see something that we can loot in a house. A discarded journal. Ah, yes. Okay. Randomly walking into people's houses to steal things. Isn't that nice of me? Homer's toys. Can I get in? I cannot get in over there. I have to go all the way around. Fair enough.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Okay. Kitty!
They used to display the heads of traitors over that gate. I suppose my father is lucky his didn't end up there.
Don't interrupt me while I want to play with Kitty! Kitty! Okay, I'll actually not do that. But, these are one of the people that we were sent here to talk to.
Looking for some company, honey pie? I'm always available for riveting conversations with fine women.
Do you not see the armor that I'm wearing here? I'll rivet you to the floor if you call me that again.
I like a woman who's all business.
I'm married. We received word about an entrance to the deep roads.
I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first.
Tell me what happened.
Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point, I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did.
And the chasm?
Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over our eyes. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it.
Who tried to build over it?
Well, people, I suppose. Maybe even the Darkspawn. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared.
What happened then?
They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook 2 screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
Yeah.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble?
Here's a sovereign.
A whole sovereign. If there's ever a reason to fall into a Darkspawn pit, here it is. Maker bless you.
Well, it's not like I can't spare it. And, let's see.
Why won't you let us in? The Darkspawn are coming.
It's the constable's orders. There's no place...
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey.
Thank you for the message. Good day.
Of course, Commander.
But they don't look infected. And he has children.
Look, we let some in, we'll have the rest scratching at our eyes. No exceptions.
Make us spit on you, you heartless bastard.
Huh. Looks like there's still some conflict related to the Blight.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods.
All right. I have nothing to hide.
Thank you. I will make this quick.
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the Commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But you said everyone...
You are dismissed.
Hey now, he was just doing his job.
I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city.
And again, if his voice sounds familiar, this would be the same man who played Silas, as well as the prisoner at Ostagar. Yeah. Anyway. I've killed men for lesser offenses. Glad to see you're taking precautions.
Yes, Warden Commander. The smugglers have us scrambling, to be honest. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
It is nice to have respect wherever we go. Let's see. I hear a cat. Alrighty. So, going down this way, and I think I'm going to end up triggering a cutscene, even if a short one. Yep, I think so. Glassrick the weaponsmith, noble. Let's see.
There was an old lady here who used to sell apples as big as my head. I think she was a witch.
I see. Let's see. What?
Delilah? Is that really you?
Nathaniel, I had feared the worst.
Delilah! His sister!
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. I was so glad to get away from Father's evil. This life is so much better.
Father's evil? Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught up in politics.
You weren't here. You didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I had no idea.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
Well, at least now he'll hear from someone he genuinely trusts.
She said she wants me to come back. Once all this is done, meet her husband. She's due by the spring. She seems happy. She said Father deserved to die. I still can't believe it.
He murdered my family to get what he wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. He murdered my family to get what he wanted.
I thought he had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the Free Marches, he was never... How could he have changed so much?
Maybe he didn't change as much as you thought. Oh, that's actually an option. It's not your fault, Nathaniel.
What if I'd never left? I didn't have much choice, but still. I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool.
Yes, you are.
Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
Well, I am glad that we were able to run into his sister. Alright, just exploring things around. Ah, Mervis.
Warden Commander! Thank the Maker you're finally here. I was afraid our messages never got through to you.
Having trouble with your caravans?
Yes. To put it lightly, our caravans are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighbouring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village square.
Oh my. And you suspect Darkspawn?
We don't know for sure. Communication has been difficult with the attacks, but people in the area said they saw monsters lurking in the shadows. Whatever it is, it's completely crippled trade between Amaranthine and Denerim. No one wants to travel the road through the Wending Wood. Can the Grey Wardens help at all?
Well, we can. I will investigate it immediately.
Oh, Maker, bless you and watch over you. If you can stop the killings,
Interesting
the Merchants
reading.
Guild will make a hefty donation to your organisation. You have my promise.
Oh, Maker, bless you and watch over you. As opposed to, oh, Maker, bless you. Interesting read there. Merchant Guild book. Bunch of side quests. Mathrath's monuments. Sir Alvarad's missing sword. Let's see. And poisons. Out on the street. Keep out of reach of children. Some poison got out, apparently. And here's some poison right here. Let's see what we can do to try and recapture some of this. And let's steal from these chests. Well, I may not actually steal it, because I certainly don't need the money. Ooh, I'll take those. The wool padding will actually be essential later. Well, for something. Alrighty. Suspicious guard.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you.
The Dark Wolf, I presume?
In the flesh. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf.
So am I.
In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help.
Is that so? Oh, you are not the Dark Wolf. I am.
You are? I thought perhaps the first Dark Wolf was killed or imprisoned.
Oh, so he did steal that identity. I am very much alive.
You must admit that your current position does not leave time for shadow games. You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe.
So you
His
took
confederates
my
are the conspirators. But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns.
So you're doing this out of a sense of civic duty?
Corrupt, miserly nobles have beggared many a proud commoner. Some commoners turn to distasteful occupations just to survive. Is it not fitting that they would want to strike back in the only way they're able?
This is true. I pulled the laws here. I'm taking you into custody now. Then 50 sovereigns it is.
It will be done. Give me some time.
Pretty much the most effective way of being able to unearth the conspiracy. And it's not as though I can't exactly afford, ooh, pretty, 50 sovereigns right now. Maya?
That's a strange place to store a pitchfork.
That is a strange place to store a pitchfork.
So, you're a Howe.
Do you have a point, Mage?
Hey, I'm fond of the Hows. I'm also fond of the whys, the whos, and the whats.
How clever.
Oh, it's shameful how long it took me to come up with that.
You can't see the look on my face right now. That was terrible. Why? And this is an inn, or tavern, or whatever you want to call it. Ah! Let's see. Again, they give you no warning about these little trigger points, but marketplace handbills.
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere?
Probably. Why?
Well, yeah, I don't want to bother you with this. You being my boss and all.
I want to know that everyone's safe and happy.
Right. Look, for the past few days I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it.
Oh my god, Ogren. Why did you... I'm sure it'll go away soon.
You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink.
That's not supposed to be a reaction. I've never heard of it causing a rash.
I'm special. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
I does approve. But yeah, you have no warning for the fact that you're gonna run into those conversations. And I did level up a while ago. May as well boost up the dexterity. Oh, goodness. Find vitals. Ah. A good talent to have, yes. Okay. Well, we've got at least a few different things that we can... Oh, actually. A few different things that we can already account for. But I'm going to cut the video off here, although it's a little bit early, and we'll continue next time on Let's Play Dragon Age Awakening, where I continue exploring the city of Amaranthine. Hope to see you then!